I don't know whether it was 10 years ago or 15 years ago that we were talking, when oil touched 100, that we were talking about 200 on oil, and this is just taking it to another level. But Regina, I do want to end by asking you very quickly, the coming summer months will alter, obviously, the demand-supply equation. And so how do you see things panning out once that happens, once we get into the next quarter?
Yeah, so you make a really good point, right? Because we're getting into the summer driving season. It's when refiners change their blends. And so that could create disruptions that would affect end-use refined products consumers. And so that is when we probably will see potential disruptions that might be even greater for prices at the pump, which is the thing that everyone around the world, most consumers will feel very real. So, I think actually at the pump, it gets worse before it gets better. And hopefully we can see some de-escalatory rhetoric around the overall price of crude that can then wend its way through the supply chain to help improve the overall outlook for the summer.
Regina, very quickly, we saw only last month a new deal signed between China and Russia for gas through a new pipeline to be settled in euros. Presumably they're talking about bringing that very much forward now in the light of what's going on. To what extent do you think this is an indicator of a major restructuring of infrastructure in the energy markets around the world?
I think energy security is first and foremost the key. So there are 4 pillars that I like to talk about, right? Energy security, affordability, reliability, and sustainability, which is where clean technology comes in. And I think we'll see more investment in those alternatives to fossil fuels. But in the short term, we have to secure and make affordable and reliable the supplies that we need today. So I would not be surprised if we see major infrastructure changes. How is Europe going to get its gas that it might need in the near term? Can that come in the form of LNG from the Americas? What other types of crude can we use in the refineries that we have today? There's refineries under development in other parts of the world. What might they do? So I think you'll see a fundamental shift, and it could be pretty stark.